The English language has borrowed words from all over the world and from all languages possible. Now, we have already done a couple of sessions before where we have talked about the influence of Latin and Greek very specifically, and of course, French, Italian, German and Spanish languages on the English language. Today, we are going to continue with that. We are going to look at foreign words that have come to become a part of the English language, and also how important they are today. In fact, they have become so one with the English language that today we are we do not even stop to think whether they are of English origin or of some other language. We almost take it as a part of as something that has always been a part of the English language. It has not like that always. So, remember, it has not been like that always. So, these are the words that I am going to look at. I will be talking about the meanings. You have difficulties with the pronunciation or the spellings. So, it is all there for you. Foreign words in the English language. First word is accolade. I am trying to go alphabetically, but there will be some backing and forwarding. So, do not get tense about that. Keep your dictionaries open and see what is the exact meaning and how you can use the expression or term in your own language. What is the usage given according to the dictionary. So, this is accolade. You win accolades. The original meaning is embrace, to embrace. It is a French word and it has swung into the modern language, modern English language. It means crowning praise. Okay. It has become one of the most tired words, I should say. We say someone has won accolades and laurels. Okay. This is meant to mean that someone has won awards, rewards, praises and honor. Those are the synonyms. Ambience is another very commonly used term. It means milieu or environment. Okay. It adds the idea of a pervading atmosphere, an aura or a setting. So, that is an ambience. I do not like the ambience of a particular place. So, it is not for me. Okay. Ambience, the complete ambience of a college, a restaurant, the movie theatre, shopping mall. People say we go there for the ambience. Many people say we like going to a particular coffee shop for its ambience, less for the coffee and more for the ambience. The atmosphere, the environment, the aura is so good. So, that is what some people go for. Aplomb is complete self-assuredness, poise, self-possession. I am interested in some word formation. So, prefix is a and you have the word plomb. Okay. So, plomb is the lead word here. So, referent is to the plummet or plumb line, a cord that has a weight attached at one end of the tube verticality or a test verticality. When a man has a plomb, he has been tested for his ability to stand up straight. So, someone does things with aplomb, complete confidence. Next is arcane. It comes from the Latin word arcanus, which means close, secret, mysterious, as contrasted with. So, antonyms would be clear, lucid, direct, arcane, hidden, recondite, and antonyms clear, lucid, direct. Au courant, which is something in the current. I am au courant with the politics of the United States. I am well informed, up to date, abreast of, in the know. Okay. Or you can be ignorant, blissfully unaware of what is. So, au courant is in the current. Next word is avant-garde, a favorite of artists and especially theatre practitioners and also filmmakers. Avant-garde It means creators of new ideas, artists and writers who are unconventional, unorthodox. Okay, so, the adjective would be offbeat, way out front. So, that is avant-garde-ish. Everyone can't be, just because you have a couple of unconventional ideas, that does not make you an avant-garde person. Okay, avant-garde is the way people, it's a complete lifestyle. You cannot pretend to be a non-conformist, non-traditional person, unorthodox person. At the same time, you have a couple of very strong ideas about certain things. Avant-garde person is able to be flexible, to adapt himself or herself according to the changing trends. Okay, so, not exactly flexible, the flexible is not the exact meaning here, but someone who is very unorthodox and untraditional in his or her outlook. Even fashion can be avant-garde-ish. Bête noire, literally black beast. In French language, in the French language, bête is a beast, la bête humaine, the human beast. Noir is black. So, a pet aversion, a person or thing that is hated or detested by someone. A bête noire, my bête noire, very strong word. You just can't say this music is my bête noire, this kind of music. No, you have to have a very strong feeling of dislike, or someone has to have a very strong feelings of dislike towards you, and that is when you become a black beast or bête noire for someone. Next is bonanza. Bonanza is prosperity, gold mine. So, you win a lottery ticket and you get a bonanza. Spanish word. It came into the English language in the days of the sometimes when the miners struck it rich. So, bonanza is a rich find, something, a very profitable venture, a source of great riches. Bellwether, okay. Writers for the sports and financial pages love this word. It is another way of identifying the leader in a particular sport or in a stock market trend. So, bellwether, male sheep, okay. It has the origin in which is sheep wether, which has a bell tied round its neck, and other sheep and others being sheep follow him. So, bellwether is now also it has come to develop an additional meaning, and it is influenced by the word weather vane, by indicating that which way the wind is blowing, a kind of barometer, something from which a prediction can be made. Next word is canard. Canard is a hoax, a fabricated report, misleading, deceptive report, something that has no bearings in fact or truth, a groundless story. Carte blanche. Now, noir is black and blanche is white. So, white paper. Okay. You are given a carte blanche to do something which is a huge honor, which means you have achieved or attained that kind of credibility, where you are given the permission to write your own terms, almost like blank check. Cavalier. Cavalier means a snobbish person. Someone who is cavalier has a bad attitude and regards other people as inferior. The word cavalier dates from mid-16th century French, from the Latin word caballus, meaning horse. If you have a cavalier attitude, you look down on other people. Coup d'etat, military dictatorships often stage coup d'etats, a blow, a stroke of a state, a sudden overthrow or overturn of a government, an unexpected action of a government, usually implying the use of force. Cognoscenti, so knowing. This plural form is given because we do not meet the singular, the cognoscent. Although there is a word called cognoscent, cognoscenti is a plural. These people are the experts. It's a very high praise, the cognoscenti. They can, nowadays we use words very loosely, the Twitterati, okay, people who are tweeting. I mean, you don't have to be an expert to Twitter unless and until you are in a league of your own. I don't think that anybody's opinions are that important, but we have a way of coining our own words. So, Twitterati. Okay. So, that is just an aside. Coming back to what we are doing here, cognoscenti is an expert and equivalent of, so cognoscenti is an Italian word which means an expert. It has come to become a part of the English language. Connaisseur is the French equivalent of cognoscenti. Connaisseur spelling C-O-N-N-O-I-S-S-E-U-R, connaisseur. Next word is echelon. Latin word is scala, is a ladder, and now it is used to indicate a level of rank or grade, a rung of the ladder, upper or lower. Okay. So, generally we say upper echelons of society, upper echelons of hierarchy. Next we come to epiphany. Epiphany comes from a late Greek word meaning appearance or manifestation. The feast of Epiphany in capital E, celebrating the manifestation of Christ to the Magi, is also called 12th night. Yeah, so, that is Epiphany. In common language, when inspiration hits you out of the blue, we call it an epiphany. The writer had a sudden epiphany. You had an epiphany and you started putting pen to paper. Sudden kind of a burst of inspiration. In a sudden burst of inspiration, Samuel Taylor Coleridge wrote Kubla Khan. Okay, we say fancy or imagination. So, when inspiration hits you out of nowhere, epiphany. Fait accompli. It is an accomplished fact or deed, something accomplished and irrevocable, a program decided upon and presented as a final action without warning or a chance to debate. So, something has been accomplished without discussion, without warning. Fetish, it is right on top of bonanza. This word comes from a Latin word from which we get the word factitious. A fetish is something that has been made up or false or artificial. It refers to an object, image or idol believed among primitive people, that is the origin, to have magical powers of protection. Nowadays, fetish is an obsession for something. So, people say, I have a shoe fetish, which means obsession. Okay, but that is the origin here. Yeah, it magical power of protection or something. So, from some object, but that is not the origin. Today, it has come to know or come to mean something else, fetish. Fetish for the color red. Someone has a fetish for let us say tablecloths. So, that is the kind of some kind of an obsession which one may understand, others may not. Fulsome. Now, it is used to describe an ingratiating manner or excess of flattery, fulsome praise. Nobody wants fulsome praises from anyone. The moment someone starts exaggerating your accomplishments, your attributes, that means they are insincere. Yeah, it is a figurative word to mean something for which someone has a kind of a blind or unreasoning affection, but fulsome compliments are something that all of us should steer clear of. We should steer clear of paying someone and receiving someone fulsome praises and compliments. Brio, it is vivacious, energetic, vigorous. Okay, so you get a brio from something. Vivacity, you are on fire, you are charged, that is the meaning. It is a positive word. Chiaroscuro is an interplay of dark and shadowy. Yeah, a sketch in black and white, a sharp contrast. Okay, so light and shadow. Sometimes in films you must have seen light emanating from the windows. Okay, so there you have an interplay of light and shadow. A dark room occasionally lit up by the light outside through the curtains outside. So, that is interplay of light and shade. Imbroglio, G is silent, a violent and complicated quarrel. I got into the imbroglio without any playing an active role in it, but I got dragged into it. Embarrassing and painful situation. Incommunicado, without means of communication. The sailors are incommunicado, deprived of contact with or from the outside world. Someone who is in a state of solitary confinement, he went incommunicado. Next word is panache. Panache is a style, heroic gesture, swagger, flamboyance. We have just used the word brio. Yeah, so vivacious, energetic, having lot of dash and verb. If you have read Cyrano de Bergerac, that is a novel by Edmond Rostand, and he refers to the white plume on the hero's hat. He uses it with a sweep and flourish, okay, and he continues to even die with with sweep and flourish. So, that is panache for you, great style, great verve and dash, whether in life or in death. For understanding panache better, I would suggest read Cyrano de Bergerac, that is a French novel available in English translation as well. Tour de force, so turn of strength, it is a feat of skill or strength. You say the author or the artist is tour de force, work done to exhibit the ability of an author or even a strategist or a politician, just to show that he can do it. A tour de force, something that was beyond imagination, but it has been achieved. We do not say I performed so well in exams, it was my tour de force, not like that. Have you created a work of everlasting importance, that is your tour de force. All right. From here we will go on to talk about or discuss certain important terms and names that have come to become a part of our language. One is or English language. Now, let us look at Armageddon. Armageddon is the scene of the final battle. It is also the title of a famous movie, but here mythically or biblically it is the scene of the final battle between the kings of the earth at the end of the world, a huge battle. Okay. Armageddon is now it refers to any catastrophe or very catastrophically destructive battle. Next word is behemoth, B-E-H-E-M-O-T-H. It comes from the Hebrew word behemah, meaning beast. So, large animals or large entities that make you feel small or powerless when you have to confront them. So, behemoth. Behemoth. And next word is cynical. A cynical person has a bleak outlook about others, always imagining that people are ruled by the worst. Okay, they feel that all the time someone is out there to get something out of them. The original cynics, as in capital C, were ancient Greek philosophers who never had a good word to say about anyone. So, that is a cynic who always thinks the worst of someone. Jeremiad, Jeremiad, is a lengthy lamentation or mourning. Sometimes people launch a Jeremiad in letters to the editors. I can only give you modern examples from modern times or contemporary times. Even on websites, we find Jeremiads, lamentation, accusing or giving a list of troubles and woes. That is Jeremiad, grievances. Next word is Jezebel, Jezebel. Jezebel is now now it refers to a wicked or immoral woman. Traditionally, it's biblically Jezebel was the wife of Ahab, the king of Israel. She was a cruel and immoral queen. So, therefore, a woman, it has come to refer to women who are cruel, wicked, immoral. Next word is lampoon. A lampoon is a light mocking satire. It can often be scurrilous. You have done these words, scurrilous. The word lampoon means to ridicule something, and a synonym is pasquinade. We have done all these words. So, lampoon, and next word that I want to do is liturgy. Liturgy comes from a Greek word meaning public service, work by the people for the people. So, that is liturgy. And maudlin is the next word, M-A-U-D-L-I-N, not modeling, but maudlin. Maudlin is a tear jerker. Think a film like Titanic that makes you cry, brings tears to your eyes, very sentimental, very mawkish. Opposite would be practical, reasoning, logical, mawkish, maudlin, sentimental. Next word is sardonic. Sardonic is someone being scornful, sardonic humor. So, S-A-R-D-O-N-I-C. So, being in a sardonic tone, someone is being satiric or mocking. An important word for English for competitive exams is serendipity. Serendipity, look at the spelling. It was coined by a British nobleman in the mid 18th century from an ancient Persian fairy tale. It means good luck in finding valuable things unintentionally. You are not looking for something, but you find it and it is so good. So, we got it with serendipity, okay? Making discoveries through chance. If you find good things without actually looking for them, then serendipity has brought them to you, unexpected good luck. So, thank you very much, and we will meet very soon for our next class with more vocabulary.